Hello everybody and welcome to Wasteland 2110. This is our week number 7 if I'm correct. And well, hell of a lot has happened on this campaign. Very interesting system, very interesting players. Let's go through them a bit. We have Jack Brack, aka 2D Soldier, as our DM, MC, GM, anything you like to call him. We have Carrie, aka Ghost Chanter, playing as Wireless Receiver, the radio. We have Raz, or call me Raz, playing as the Quarantine. We have Simon, aka Chippendale, playing as Rose, the Angel, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Good. And myself playing as the crazy, basically anti-hero, the Hide-the-Brainer.
Soon to die.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
waiting
asked.
for the anti-hero to turn into full-blown villain. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, well,
The eye is harmless. Come on, guys.
everybody is waiting for something. You know, nobody knows what's gonna happen.
That is something.
Well, last time we had a pretty nice time. Most of us got a bit wounded. Bad things happened. We killed some
Bitches.
yeah, some bitches. MC,
Speak
would
for-
you like
speak for
to
yourself, I saved the family.
would you like to go through what happened and what we're doing now?
You say the family of bitches.
Okay, so currently everyone except for the radio is in a room. There is a a man tied up in the corner. He's kind of got his hands cuffed and dangling there. He's been being tortured by these two other people. From what you've seen, there are only two, but one of them did call for help when you approached. You entered the room to try and sneak up behind the torturer, and Dahai almost immediately got unloaded into with a double-barrel shotgun, which did a sizable amount of damage to him.
Only 2 harm.
What?
Only 2 harm.
It was not only 2 harm,
It was
3
only-
harm, thank you very much.
Yeah, but I have armor, so it's
Yeah,
only
you
2
have
harm.
1 armor, and that's a shotgun.
Yeah, you said I only take 2.
Yeah, but it did 3 harm. That's what he's
Yeah.
trying to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jack's cam's froze.
My camera has not frozen. How
Your
dare
camera
you?
is okay now. This always
Um,
happens, like when one camera freezes, I point it out and then it's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good,
like-
because
It's
that
just
means
fucking with you.
every time something does freeze, you fix it.
Yeah,
Excellent.
power of the force. Go on.
So you're all in there, and the radio was currently on his way. But he's still a few minutes away from you because he spent a fair bit of time on the surface dealing with the family.
Depending how Bondfield goes.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with our start of session rolls. And we'll go to the man of the hour with his bone feel. 1 second, I have to get into roll 20. Never in roll 20.
This is always so interesting.
I'm gonna warm her up first. There we go. I like that number there.
I'm gonna roll out the ones.
Yep.
I think you just blew it. I rolled a 20.
It's alright. We don't roll d20s. Like I said, I'm just warming the system up. Letting
Like,
letting RNGs know that I need him to be here.
What you're doing is they get a beep and it goes, he's playing. Turn on the hacks and then just bam.
They just press the Bregor button.
Yeah.
The
Bregor
Bregor.
button.
Show Bregor. Or as
Right.
it goes.
So I roll d20 plus
You roll.
1 for this.
You roll low.
No, it's 2d6, isn't it? Plus weird.
Yes, it's 2d6 plus your weird. Back into.
Boom! Like a
Oh.
My.
Okay, so that was for your followers, Ron.
No, you did this first time. I up last time.
Ah, nice 13.
You
Nice
said that.
13.
Okay, so you have bone feel at your full disposal. I also have it at my disposal, but I cannot have you pinned.
And plus hold.
Okay, so
You can still send them away.
I'll just note down that the radio is just in time to deliver Richards his slippers in the morning.
That was quite funny. I was
He
gonna
has
say,
the right item for the occasion.
Yeah. I was gonna take Raz's move to appear in combat, and then if you ever put me in combat in a bad situation, then I was just gonna bone feel back out of it because it doesn't have to have a valid reason. Right.
Bonefield's just teleporting around. Okay, so followers. 8. They have you gain your bonuses and you
I have one of the negatives. Would you like to decide, or would you let it go?
you can choose.
I'm still thinking that
negative.
they feel savage.
Okay.
They've been savage all along, so they may as well continue to be. Even though the radio really did not agree with the duct tape.
Okay, so Res, well, sorry, the quarantine. You have your new move and
The new move
your
isn't, no,
questions.
the new move is instant when I choose it says when a character is in a spot, so whenever I please, really.
What playbook's it part of? Sorry.
The feral kid. Feral
I
kid.
thought it was one of the quarantine moves.
No.
Not the feral kid. Where is he?
Oh, not the card. It's a separate book.
Separate books.
When someone is in a spot, you can roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, you are there with everything you need, and in a good position. On a 7 to 9, you're there, but you are unprepared. Either you are in the line of fire, or you take -1 forward. So
Yeah. And if you fail,
it doesn't
Have
happen,
fun.
I guess. Or
oh no, it'll happen.
okay,
But there's gonna be a twist.
you have a
okay,
bomb
cool.
strapped to
So-
yourself. It's a nuclear bomb.
It's a nuclear bomb. You're also
Game
a
over.
handcuffed person you were trying to help. Okay, so we don't have to roll for that one, but your question we do.
Yeah, the pastoral plus sharp 2d6, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't have any sharp. Nope. That's an 8. That's a. Yeah, ask me a question.
What?
Oh,
You get
no.
to ask.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get to ask you a question.
Yep.
Let me know. Let me know what were the first signs that the world was ending.
The first signs that the world was ending was actually people who was like, before the thing happened, people were already losing their mind. Like, you people were prophesizing the apocalypse, but everyone kind of pinned them as crazy people, and little do they know they were actually right. They started to lose their minds slowly but surely, became more insane as the maelstrom kind of started to take over. And what is that sign you're holding up? I can't even read it.
Every time.
It's just a beaver caused the apocalypse. Now
It
goes
actually-
down.
Can you read it now? Yes, you can.
No, it's backwards.
Well, it says Illuminati roll 20, but I can read it, so that matters. It's a sign.
Well, it kind of does matter that the people that you're showing the sign to can read it.
Not my fault. You can't read backwards, okay?
But you know, I'm learning.
Yep.
Okay, so, apart from that, does anyone else have start of session moves they have to use? Don't think that is, so I think we go straight into highlighting stats now. And we'll start off with the quarantine. Who has the highest history with you?
Though, actually, Rose and Wireless have it. I'm gonna let Rose pick.
Because he doesn't trust me.
No, I trust you. I just don't. You've picked for the past 4 or 5 sessions, so.
I think it's kind of getting like that. That's kind of like the radio will kind of end up in like this position where I can just pick anything and do anything. It's fun, but at the same time.
At the same time, you appear just at the right time to get shot by Caius.
By Kai's and his tank, and I appear with a
Yeah, you
a
appear
great big bomb vest on in the way of the tank.
you appear exactly at the right time. A shotgun is like gonna execute me. You appear in front of it. You
What did
die
you do
instead
last
of me.
time?
You use your body as your tool.
No, it says I have the tools for the situation. So if I did appear in front of the tank shell, I would have to have a bomb suit on and take just 1 or 2 harm off the impact, and everything else is fine and dandy.
What did you have last time, Raz?
I had hard and sharp.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to act a lot on the fire, so I'm gonna.
Perfect.
And the quarantine is also going to be hot.
Hmm.
In front of
Cool
this
and
lady
hot are
trick.
your stats.
You're gonna be the coolest, hottest guy out there.
Cool and hot. He is the Fonzie. Clearly.
I'm gonna be basically
Uh,
the most hated condom ever. The ice
Oh.
and fire.
Oh, I just realised I'm back up to 20 followers now. The dead ones.
Yes.
The dead ones have been replaced.
The dead ones have been replaced, yes. The high. Who has the highest history with you?
Wireless.
I have the highest history
Fuck
of you.
did that happen?
Bullshit.
Well, as I said, as I explained it before, I had 2 history with everybody, and the other 2 leveled up.
Yeah.
So literally,
Ah.
this is the history we had from the beginning.
Okay, so
Yeah, but you should have
So-
a minus. You should have a -1 off me.
Yeah, because I normally had 3 on most people.
Oh, that's fucking broken.
okay, so wireless. What do you find the most interesting stat for the high?
None of them.
None of them. He
Not
gets no
that.
XP. No
No,
XP.
that,
know
No,
what
on
to
a
give him.
serious note. I think that he should probably have his wits about him, given the situation that the radio has created for him. So he should be sharp.
Okay.
Sharp, okay. And I think because he was weird last week.
It's
and
like my second time in the whole game. Come
He
on.
was weird last week, and that ended up getting him shotgunned in the train in the subway. So I think he's gonna have to be a little bit more cool this session to try and not get shotgunned as much.
But only shotgun though. Tank shells, mines, grenades, all that works.
You know,
It's fine.
they're fine. Yeah, whatever. Onto Rose. Who has the highest history with you? And I'm guessing it's probably the regular.
no, he actually
Oh.
went back 1
Yeah,
because
she leveled up.
I leveled up, so
Oh,
it's actually
what one did you
quarantine
choose? What new
No,
ability
like
do you...
no, like our hate checks leveled up, so she got an extra.
Oh,
point.
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it went back to 1 with the radio, so the highest is for the quarantine now.
What did you have last time, Rose?
Hard and cool.
Well, we're gonna need you to use your skills this time to probably heal us because we're gonna take a lot more damage. So let's have you be weird.
Sharp.
Oh, let's have you be weird. Use your fucking abilities, god damn it.
I have 6th sense. Every time I roll weird, I actually roll sharp.
I don't care.
You get XP for that.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, if it, yeah, it's the same sort of thing. And don't worry, Rose. You can roll sharp as well and level up off that.
Oh, how nice of you.
Yeah,
I
but
would be.
am I right that you wouldn't roll 2? You wouldn't get 2 experience for that.
You will
I-
not get 2 XP.
Oh,
I will be super shrewd.
Basically, how it works, it's like only the original skill
Yeah, no,
kicks
no,
in,
I
but you
get
just
it.
get the modifier.
Yeah. Okay. So and wireless, who has the highest history with you?
well, it's never going to be the high because you're still on -2. It's Rose or the quarantine, and we will leave it to RN Jesus. Raz, you're odd,
It's pretty odd.
so you are number 1. There you go, you get to pick.
Alright. See now, I could give you what you want. What you really, really want.
Well, you say it's what I want, but like, I'm kind of not where I should be, so...
I think you should give him what he wants, but he really wants. Raz.
All I would say is you wouldn't want to piss off the person who's inside of your head. Though. Oh,
I mean, My logic behind this is you're gonna be out in the field.
Like I legit say, the radio has leveled probably about twice as much, and probably about as much as all of you put together. I am not bothered about experience. I really am not.
He has a selection of 56k modems ready to use. Fine selection.
See, this
Fine
one
selection of plus one EXP 56k modems.
Do you get extra records for radio every time you level up? Like you get another platinum, another vanilla.
No, I just make them up as I go along.
You start being karaoke.
You also secretly found the record for Video Killed the Radio Star. And he was terrified of this song. It was very scary.
It should be burned by all heretics. By all believers everywhere, or they will be heretics.
It's like the day of the radio. You give out a copy of this to everybody, and they burn it in their houses while praying to you.
It's like Groundhog Day, but it keeps it keeps happening. So every time you wake up, it's like a modem. It's like, oh, what the happened? What is this? What is this?
Like the radio doesn't understand that these vinyls got produced en masse, and he keeps on believing that the same vinyl keeps on coming back to haunt him, no matter how many times he destroys it.
I'm the vinyl of record path. All right, so
okay.
Yeah, you get sharp because I wanted to be on your toes regarding everything around you. Because you're not used to being outside of your little station, so.
I'm always outside, just I'm in somebody else's head. It's exactly the same.
Well, I feel bad for you.
I highly disagree. It's not the same because when you're outside in the flesh, you need hard.
I knew you were going to give me that because I'm -1.
I actually do not have the stats written down in front of me to avoid that, but.
It's probably be some hard situations up ahead.
I just want to see the radio go YOLO mode.
He already did.
I would say you could have worded that really badly. I just really want to see the radio go hard.
Okay,
we'll save that for end of session though.
We have this green dot over here is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
So
one thing I would like to do before like anything else happens, because I know it takes like a very short while. It's my basically my start of session move. I open my head to the warp and to the maelstrom, sorry, and try and figure out more about the current situation.
give me a roll. 2d6 plus your weird.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
So the world starts to fall away from you. You notice things all around you. You can't really make them out. It's as if you're falling and things are flashing past you. You see Richards shaking hands with Vance, the man from the person from when you went down south. And then it kind of flashes to Richard's compound on fire and troops marching. The Roman soldiers marching down the street. Vance in league with them. And then it kind of flicks to completely away from that and back to Richards standing in front of you laughing as you're all forced down to your knees and everything goes black.
Oh dear.
And you come back to the normal world.
Okay, I'm very distraught. I take up my grenade, the sonic one.
And you swallow it.
He ricochets it off the walls and it
I
bounces
take
back
it
to
and I go
to
immediately
Vance.
to the closest one to me, as I know that they all have antennas.
But you would also know that the radio is not at his thingy.
Yes.
No. I have no idea that you don't actually hear me.
No, but I'm just saying you would know that I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, the High has
you
the
would-
impression that you always hear them. He has no idea that you only hear them at your desk. You never told me. I never had any reason.
I didn't, but everybody else did.
Did you guys ever
Yeah,
tell
they
me
did.
that?
Yeah, they're
Yes, they
constantly
do.
going on about how their head's clear when I'm around.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
been saying,
okay.
like,
I'm
it's
okay.
so- I've been
I'm
saying
okay with that, I'm just
outside,
saying
oh, it's so
that
quiet now. Exactly. I haven't been like this for years. Like,
Yeah, I don't really know the feeling, but still. Okay, let's say I know that. I will say I will point like anybody to come to this door with me, and somebody two other persons to go at the other door. Cover that one.
Okay, as you're saying this,
I'm
you
not saying
hear,
this.
like,
I'm pointing.
how do you convey the message
How
you
do you
just
convey
said?
it?
Like,
by
I point-
simple points.
No,
You're
it's
like-
simple. I point. No, I point at. I
Like-
point at somebody. Let's say I point at. No, I point at the quarantine.
he
No,
gives us a look.
I point at Rose and I like
Not
say
the look.
come, like not say I don't say I like motion come, and I point at the quarantine and twice, and I
Why do you
point
point
at
twice?
the other door
So how many times do you point?
twice.
Don't start this shit. Okay.
The
so
quarantine having
Tarrasque comes into the
the quarantine having real military training sees you fucking doing things with your hand. It's like you don't know what you're doing. I'm just like,
It's pretty
I-
fucking
as
simple.
you're trying to work out.
what is this? What is this?
Dude,
What are you
dude,
pointing
that's
at me?
not the thing I do. I just
what is
literally
this?
point
What
point
is
at
this?
somebody, come here, and then point at the other two people, point at the other door.
That's what he's doing.
Stop,
I give you two
stop.
thumbs up like this.
Oh damn, your thumbs are like. How do you do that with your thumb? Like,
I just
what
twist
the
them.
hell?
You're making me
Like
pout.
this.
Come on.
Look at his fucking thumb.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
he.
So
thumb.
he's
you're
flexible.
That's
as
fucking
you're
gross.
gesturing, as you're gesturing all of these things, you hear from down that sort of side corridor, you hear the sound of a bunch of footsteps running up. And they sound like they're a little bit
The
muffled,
birds?
and then you hear a big clang, and they become much louder as if they've just come through a door.
Which
you
way?
hear through this side corridor.
Okay. Do I have them in any kind of view?
Well, last time you were like here, so
No,
you would
no,
have
I
to move.
moved. Yeah, I did say I moved. I took my grenade,
Said
which
you
is
pointed to
no,
go
no,
over
no, no,
there.
no. I said I
Like,
take my grenade. My grenade was here. If you remember where I throw it, I take my grenade. Then my grenade is there. So I would be at the corner peeling.
Oh, well, if you are at the corner,
Yeah.
you hear this sound and you hear the door open and you see a group of three people that you can see come out of a door, and I'll actually draw it down here for you, so you can kind of get so it's like continuing on down here, and you see a group of people come out of a door there. They turn over and look at you, and they begin to raise their guns at you.
I throw my. No, I don't throw. I roll my grenade down the corridor. And then I just take
I
cover
someone by the
behind the
pillar
wall.
here.
You roll your grenade down the corridor.
And not the one that I. Not my sonic one of the big ones. One of the boom boom ones.
The knuckles.
So you have to pull it out, put the grenade back
I
in.
already said I have them in my belt.
Can you give me a roll plus cool to see how calm and orderly you take the grenade out, roll it while these people are standing there?
Fucking
6.
Oh,
hell.
dear.
Fucking
Okay.
hell. I don't
Okay.
like XP for this, don't I?
Might be the
So
last
you-
year
you
to
go-
be marked.
You don't mind.
you you go to reach for the grenade and you kind of fumble at your belt a bit and pull it off, and you try and get the pin undone, and you pull it out and start to roll it towards these people, and they just unload into you.
I'm not
That's-
literally in the doorway just like looking at them. I am like literally only my head is there, and like I would like, pull the pin off and then
You're trying to roll
through the doorway though.
Yeah.
yeah, but
They've
I'm not
come out-
I'm not
They've come out, and you've taken your gun and thrown it and tried to get around the corner, but you haven't been fast. Like, soon as they come out and look to the right, they see you, and they had their guns at the ready. They look at you like that.
But do I still get my
You
grenade off?
You roll your grenade out there, and you are hit for
Shit.
As
Four.
soon as he's
Ripperino?
hit, can I just pull out my
um.
hunting rifle and...
Ripperino?
I mean, me and Simon are here, right?
Yeah, you all guys are basically at the same point because I was the only one that actually moved.
Like, I'm the blue dot, kinda.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
armor do you have,
One.
Chuky?
1 armor.
Okay, you were hit for 4 harm.
Fucking hell.
That's like
That's
an eye?
one, two,
That is from 2 hunting rifles that have just hit you, and 1 shotgun.
So one more, and I'm dead.
Okay.
Which-
Also with the harm rules,
Are you passed out?
if you like harm past 9 o'clock
I am
gets
past
worse
that.
over time.
Yeah.
Harm before 6 o'clock gets better over time. Harm after 9 o'clock, it gets worse rapidly. However, for every bit of harm you take past it, so what are you at? You're at 11 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me have it
So
now.
if you were to take any more harm, you could stop it at 11 and take a debility, or from that harm you just took, you could stop it back at 9 and take a debility. Now,
What
a
does a
debility is
debility mean?
okay, a debility is a
Like, -2.
permanent reduction to a skill. However, you will stop at 9 harm.
Can I
Like,
choose
they
which
shoot,
skill?
they like to shoot you in the knee, you become crippled or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I don't know.
you can pick which.
Yeah. You can choose as the brainer. I
You,
think
you can be
choose the same.
shattered, crippled, disfigured, or broken.
Yeah, you can be
Mi-
shattered,
minus-
which gives you -1 to cool, crippled, which gives you a -1 to hard, disfigured, which gives you a -1 to hot, and broken, which gives you a -1 to
Minus
sharp.
1 to hot.
Okay, so you stop at 9 harm. Can you mark that down? And you now have -1 to your hot.
You're disfigured. Ugh.
Minus 2 hot.
He was
got it.
already disfigured.
Yeah.
Rose is never going to be
this-
finding you sexy now.
Yeah.
As this shotgun like flies through, it just shreds your face, and you have like it's like, you know, a birdshot round, and it's just kind of gone through and cut your face all up.
FY?
And
4 harm on their
you're-
asses?
Can you
And
transfer
you-
his class to the mask?
Oh shit. That would be something interesting.
Somebody
Can I?
stop me.
Can I actually? If I still had another prey, can I take a move like that? Just
You
From-
can
That'd be interesting.
change your class if your character's like, you can change to another playbook if your character has a major life change that would cause him to change. So
okay.
like,
Yeah. No problem. Go on. Like, was just
okay,
curious.
so you roll your grenade there and get shot, but you manage to, like, afterwards, you kind of holding your face and you kind of put your back to the corner, and then this grenade explodes, and you hear a few things fall to the ground, and you hear like one person scream, and what do you do?
I hide behind a Roman prisoner. Like, say,
Okay.
if you wanna live, be silent.
He's gagged, and
I still see that. So if
he's
you wanna
got,
live,
like,
be
a
silent.
got a blindfold on, and he's going. "Mm, mm."
Can I try and manipulate him? If you wanna live, be
He's
silent.
Tied up. He's fucking tied up. You
Yeah,
can't
but still,
manipulate.
no. I wanna manipulate him by my words. I try and convince him that if he doesn't stay silent and does not move, the people will come here and shoot his head off. while at the moment we save his life by killing his captors and some of the others, and we plan on killing
You
the rest.
have to understand that if he's blindfolded and all of that, he's heard all these gunshots going around him. He's still got
okay,
chunks out of him.
I
from
can
being carved
take
with a
take
knife.
out his blindfold, just like pull it down
You do all this while getting shot at.
after.
After getting shot.
But
Okay, so
the other guys die.
Yeah, I mean they should see. I don't see. Just like I take down the blindfold and I try and manipulate him to stay silent and not move, so I can hide behind him.
Did they all die just out of interest? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I
No,
heard a
no,
couple of
no
people.
one's seen down the corridor. You hear that you definitely one of them was screaming just a second ago.
I was gonna move out of the after I hear the explosion. Move out of the corridor I hear, like after past this, and just shoot in the
Yeah.
corridor.
Okay, so you move there and you see like there's one guy still sitting, like he's like leaned up against the wall with a shotgun leveled,
Right.
and he shoots, but it just goes nowhere near you. Like he's obviously
finish him.
seriously damaged, and
For
yeah, you just
fucking
shoot.
harm.
He's just on the ground. The rest of them are currently painted on the walls in the corridor, and you can see a few bits of their body parts, but most of their blood is just sprayed all over the walls from that grenade. Yeah, the guy you just shot, you notice he's missing an entire leg, and yeah, it's a pretty gruesome sight. And yeah,
It's an improvement to the interior.
yeah, interior decorating 101.
Absolutely.
What do you do?
Right. I go. I tell Rose to come and help the brainer, and I go up to him and kind of help him out of there.
Yeah, like as I see the dead, I kind of like
If his
sack.
face is
I see.
covered
I
in
sack
blood,
to the
he has
ground.
chunks of meat. Off
I
his-
sack to the ground, basically collapsing.
Whoa, the high, you look worse. You look worse than even before.
Yeah, I collapse to the ground and
and even before-
I extend a hand towards Rose and I say, "Help me."
He instantly takes 20 harm from falling from his ridiculously high spot to the ground. You're too tall to fall over.
I'm just saying, yeah. I don't got any more healing kits or anything left in my don't got anything to help from healing kit.
I
Yes,
say,
we
Can
just
you help
Guess
the
we just have
bleeding,
to
or
leave it
I'll
to
stop-
chance.
I say, use your power.
Can we help stop the bleeding or something? Bandage him or some shit.
I
Here
actually,
comes-
your
Don't
your
you?
bite when you got bitten, Raz, you took all of my stocks.
I did.
Yeah.
I still say, use your power. In like a good, like,
You got your power.
use your power, please.
Hallelujah.
The power of inside of me, be healed! Should I just...
Okay, now roll it. And you can like slap me in the face as a be healed.
Chuky, you do know this could kill you.
Yeah. We'll try healing touch. I don't.
So what did you say, Gary?
I'm just saying, you do know this could kill you.
There's no way I
know.
can help this, right? With another roll.
No, just if she healed below a 7, it does harm.
I know she can kill him, but the high doesn't have any idea. He saw her
Okay,
use her power successfully.
Rose,
no way I can help
can
this,
you
right?
please also give me a roll plus cool?
Oh, dude, what's my cool stat? I don't think my cool stat is that. I think it's -1. Yeah. Well, it was nice knowing you, the high.
Yeah,
Not-
your cool stat is -20.
Can I?
Oh.
What the fuck does it? Why does it?
There's no way I can help her, right? There's no.
Why-
there's no
why-
way I can
why
help
is
her.
there a cool involved
hang
here?
on. If you read the book, he gets healed. However, it's Rose that acts under fire.
Okay,
And what happens now is up to Jack.
you lay your hand on the high. You say, kind of concentrate, and you say, heal, and
Heal, bitch!
So I still
He
get
just-
healed, but something happens? Or what?
You heal him, and you see some of the wounds start to close, and the lacerations just come and just creep up Rose's skin, and Rose, you take 1 harm.
Oh,
Amazing.
How
fuck
much
me.
am I
Do
healed
lose,
for?
Do I lose hot as well?
No. It's up your arm. It's not up your thing.
How
No,
much?
He maintains the debility.
Yeah. How much am I fully healed?
No, you get healed by 1 bit of harm,
Okay, so
so
I'm
you're now at
6.
6.
Fully healed? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
It's not Leon hands.
I
Okay.
think I took like 1 harm from twice before. So
Yes,
I
you
took,
Yes.
I had taken
So you've taken 1 harm
taken
twice.
damage twice.
God, the
You-
twice
you can't-
bonus.
you
That's
can't-
your
10
Jack.
harm.
That's
Can't
your,
say that,
it's
she
your
doesn't
fault.
know.
Okay, so you
I don't say any. I like grit my teeth, but I don't say anything to anyone.
Yeah.
Because because I have sleeves. They can't actually see the lacerations, I believe. So I have like a.
will see the blood going onto your sleeves. They're going. They will see that. But anyway,
Never
what,
said they were white.
I recharge my sonic grenade.
I go get the guy's shotgun and the other guy's whatever assault rifle.
Jack,
Whatever.
I have
Hunting
blood-colored robes.
You do now.
Mm.
Yeah, in one
Check.
way or another.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
So I give Twice. What's Twice doing actually?
she's standing there watching. She's looking down the corridor. She's kind of observing everything. She looks like when you're going to get those things off the bodies that she's covering you.
Right. I'll get. She has a hunting rifle.
I'll ask for a shotgun as well. Like from the quarantine,
She-
I see him go.
I have to say this.
She
Rose.
has
Sorry, I want to say Rose is like the black dude from the Green Mile who takes in everyone else's hurt to put it himself. That's basically what Rose is.
If you die first, then it's confirmed, right? So, what are we doing?
Twice has a assault rifle and a longsword
Ah, I see.
and multiple other small guns.
You have a chainsaw as well, remember us.
I know. Yeah, I'll give Chucky the high the shotgun with
3
I-
harm?
3 harm, close, messy, loud.
Yes, good.
Those birds are OP, Jack.
they're nice. It makes me happy to hear birds at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, I guess
The thing is, I can't even hear them because my headset's noise cancelling. So
can still hear them.
I can kind of
Um,
hear them. It must be loud.
So I'm
In your heads, yeah.
going to tell everyone to, dust off and get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the corridor, walking slowly.
I'm gonna go the.
Guy tied up there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go at the.
Do whatever you want.
Go at the guy tied up, remove his gag, and ask him how many. We killed 5.
He looks like, as you open up his mouth, you see like he's got some of his teeth are ripped out. Like when you pull out the gag, you notice like teeth are ripped out and things like that. And he said, "I don't know. I've been tied up and blindfolded.
I don't know.
They killed the rest of my unit.
Who are they?
Who are you?
They're just fucking raiders, bandits."
My word.
Understand. And what was your unit doing down here so low?
We were monitoring the tunnels. It's standard procedure.
Okay, this is. Okay, I put my vibration glove on his face.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you do?
What do you guess that I do? 2d6
I
plus
don't
3.
know.
You massage his nose.
You molested
I roll a 12, so I think I hold 2 or 3.
Are
Question?
you using puppet strings or direct brain? Oh, deep brain scan. Sorry, which I forget which one.
I
you
deep
picked.
brain scan.
You hold 3 then. For 12.
Do you-
3? Oh god, that's awesome.
Wait, do you have? Is it no? You have in-brain puppet strings, not deep brain scan.
I have in-brain puppet strings, direct brain whisper projection, deep brain scan. I have the +3 to weird. I leveled up last session, so I took this, and now I had the first one? No, the second one. I had in-brain puppet
What level are
strings.
you then?
I'm
You
not
must be
completely
a very
sure.
high
I
level.
remade the character sheet because I
was
lost
gonna,
that
I was gonna
one.
say you
with
must be a
Jack.
higher
I know
level
you
than me.
Well, I
You
did
have
level
in-brain
2
puppet
sessions.
strings. You had unnatural lost transfixion. You
The
picked.
+3 last yeah,
I mean,
before
that's
last
1,
session
2,
the
3, 4. That's 5 skills. That.
and the no
You
okay.
You can't possibly have that many.
Yeah.
I don't think you have
I
deep brain
I
scan.
think I did calculate it. I don't have the brain scan, so I'm gonna use in-brain puppet strings and +10, hold 3. I will say
Abracadabra.
tell me everything you know about, like, in his mind. Tell me everything you know about the water tower. No. I will take that. No, he wouldn't know very much about the plan, so. Tell me how to get to the water tower unseen and an escape route.
Be Batman. Done.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Why do you want to go to the water tower? What do you?" And then his eyes kind of widen and he says,
And I
Sure.
kind of point out, one thought from me and you're dead. Answer, and I'm gonna let you free.
he looks and says, "There's not really a way to get there unseen unless you do something to distract the guards somehow. They keep a very close eye on it. Escape routes, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to come back down through the tunnels, you can do that, or just try and outrun the people, but it's shaky at best. Like, there's not much you can do if you don't do in some way distract them, or I don't even know. I don't know how.
How do we do that? Oh, okay. So he says that. Yeah, I don't ask. He doesn't know anything. Yep. Scalpel to the neck. And
Wait, you
continue.
kill him?
Yep.
I kind of raise my gun at you and I go, what'd you do?
Took out every information I can out of him. He's a fucking Roman. And then killed him.
You also took his life. He was a prisoner.
He would have done the same thing if it was us.
How do you know that?
Then I kind of like point to my violation gloves a bit. I kind of get information out of various ways.
I put my hand out and I go, and I'm getting your gun. You killed a child and I killed a prisoner. I'm not gonna let you do any more harm. Fuck this.
In the middle of a battle? Maybe we talk after, but not now.
I can't have you killing innocent people and
There are no
and
innocent people
prisoners.
here. There are no innocent people here. I am sorry about the child. I have expressed my apologies to the family. I have given them money. I have given them whatever I can, but
Midway
They don't know,
through
you know
the
that.
argument,
I know.
the radio, you begin to approach. He's ducked.
I look around at the chaos and just say, "What the fuck's gone on in here?"
Raiders.
Do we
No, what the fuck's going on in here?
I say raiders.
Oh, later, sorry, I thought you said later. Sorry.
No.
Later.
Raiders.
see ya, bud?
The high thinks is hot shit.
I mean, you come in and you see me pointing my gun at.
Yeah,
You
I'm
said you
kind of
put it down.
commenting on the whole situation and the grenade marks and the leg that came in through the door on the side. And I just, if you say raiders, and I go, where are the raiders?
Point at the dead bodies on the ground.
You killed the raiders!
We nod. I nod.
No,
And
you
then
nod.
I point at the Roman, and who's he?
Prisoner.
Of
The raiders.
right. So Daha, you have made an amazing move, and you have managed to kill the raiders who are against Rome. I see, Daha. That is a very good move. I just turn and look at the quarantine.
Yeah, I look at the radio
and-
with the
and
realization
look-
on my face. With
And look
Oh
look
my
at
lord.
twice, and I
Just
point my
that.
pistols at you and say, I told you about him.
And I kind of say, I didn't do it alone.
I look at twice and I go, and then at the radio and I go, we didn't shoot a bullet. This fucking grenade is goddamn.
Didn't shoot a bullet, dude. You killed the two guys. I didn't
Shut
kill.
up! Shut up! You don't know.
Yes, I
You
did.
don't know this.
Yes, I know. You killed both. Like, if you say that, I
No,
will.
You don't. Okay. you
Yes,
can
I
say whatever you
know.
want.
I know you said.
you can go
I
ahead.
was there. I was shot by.
Whoa. If you say that, I just turn and say then he shot the people who you threw the grenade at. Just by any chance were the people a little bit annoyed that you threw the grenade at them and started shooting at you?
I
and
was a
that's
bit
why-
annoyed. They shotgunned me to the chest.
You sneaked up behind one of them trying to cut his throat off.
No,
Well,
I was never. I
questions.
was not near the.
You tried to sneak up behind him. You told us that you're gonna
Yeah,
sneak up behind him.
I tried to sneak up behind him, but I did not intend harm.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
That's gonna happen.
Can you tell me which one of the exits I would know from last session is the way that we need to go?
It all gets a bit shaky here. There's a lot of different ways you could get there. There's a lot of different ways.
All roads lead to Rome.
Oh,
You
and
know,
like as you appear there,
This is the general direction, but it's not. You don't know the direct way.
as you appear there, I kind of
They
like
would know,
realize.
direction is actually a name in the
I
podcast.
realized what happened, and I kind of relay all the information about the vision I had. I told them about Richard's shaking hands with Vance. I told them about Richard's compound on fire, Romans marching with Vance and leading them. And I tell about Richard's standing above all four of us, sorry, including the radio, with a gun pointed down at us
Was
and
it
laughing.
including the radio?
I saw Richards laughing
No, but
above us.
I'm just asking Jack, was it including the radio?
He said all of us.
In the
In the vision.
Highest vision.
All of us in the
in the
room.
highest vision.
All of us. in
Oh,
the world.
well, down on the knees. No, radio was not in. So
Okay,
when
then
said
I don't
all of
say-
you,
I don't
meant
say
all of you
radio.
present.
I don't say radio then. I suppose it was the radio as well. I relay all this information and I tell him the walkie-talkie. You need to warn him.
I just turn and look at him and I go, no, you need to drop everything that's in your fucking hands, freak, or shit's gonna get real.
I clutch my gun and aim it at you. Die.
So you I
Twice
just turn
raises-
and I
twice
just turn and
raises her
say,
gun.
you're telling me that you see visions now from the maelstrom of Vance attacking fucking Richard's compound. Is that right?
The Romans with Vance in league with them.
Ah, right. Now, I don't know which maelstrom you tune into, but I didn't tune into any of them, and I said that Vance was a danger, and everyone ignored me apart from one person who got sent to go to Vance's compound, who got told to make a meeting with Richards, and that person came back saying he had made an alliance with Vance.
No, I
And now
didn't
Richards-
say alliance.
And now
You did
Richards
say
is
alliance.
going towards Vance to make this alliance with someone that you're telling me now is going to burn us all to the ground.
He did not lie when I was in front of him. I read his face. He did not lie when he said that he was not in league with Rome. A vision of things to come. He
And
will
I-
make this alliance, but
I
Rome
asked-
will
I asked
bribe
you
him.
I ask you how you know that.
How can I what
It's some
specific?
kind of magic.
No, what do you ask in specific? Like what
kind of
information
How,
do I know?
how do you know that?
I just ask you how do you know that Vance won the line, basically?
I
I rolled a 10
I
plus
rolled
on
a
my
10
shot.
plus. Yeah, shush. I say, his face was completely honest when he said it. And I know how to read people.
You basically said he
it's
looks
in-
nice.
It's in my business.
Yeah, and the radio just turns, well, I know how to read people's faces too, and so far your face is so fucked up I can't tell what the hell you're going on about. So just drop your weapons and let's all be friendly. And the radio
I say.
and the radio smiles and a nice cheesy smile.
Let's all
I
be friendly,
say
would you kindly?
choose a direction to go. I'll go the other way, and we part ways here. This is done.
I move to the side and point backwards.
No,
I'm
to
not
the
letting you go.
1 or 2. I say this.
The last thing I need is you telling the Romans shit about us.
Exactly,
Not-
which is why he's going that way. If Richard's compound's going to get burnt to the ground because something this fucknut's done, he's going that way to the compound. And he can fucking deal with it himself.
Okay, I move. I just go back to the
Guns.
no way. I'm not with you anymore. You don't have anything against
I'm
me.
aiming at you. Guns.
No.
Can we check looking at the door? Is there some way to seal the door behind him or not?
Yeah, the door that goes backwards, the way you
Yeah, the door that they came in through. It was sealed, wasn't it? That's because they opened it. Or is it just like a handle?
It's kind of like a it's like, you know, how do you explain it? It's got kind of like a latch thing. You might be able to kind of jam it shut, but you don't know how much it's going to hold.
And is there anything around us that we could push up against it and shit like that? I'm guessing there'd be basic furniture or something at least.
You might be able to put a table up against it, but then again, they could probably, if they gave it a good enough push, they could probably move the table too.
Yeah.
Like you could try and stack as much up there, maybe a couple dead bodies if you really want to.
Yeah, we've got dead bodies to stack the whole fucking door up.
No, because two of them are mystified.
Yeah, we can stick them back together again.
Yeah. Just have to like squeegee them off the walls.
Oh yeah, I mean, I took I stitched it back together, making an abomination. That's cool. Going all Frankenstein and that shit.
Rosenstein.
And during this whole interaction, would I be able to do a read person check?
To see if I'm lying.
Under high?
That's
Under
good.
high, yes.
Yes, you can.
Come on, we're good. We're good. So you know I'm telling the truth.
The truth is not what I'm interested in actually.
Ah,
Was
Read
it
a
plus,
person.
Bad man.
Or plus sharp.
God
Wants
man.
to know what your daddy does.
Oh, my daddy does.
You get to hold 1, which means you can ask one of the questions associated with the reader person.
as Dahai is walking past with my gun still raised at him, I ask him what does he intend to do when he gets back to the compound.
What do you intend to do, Dahai?
Say, Warren Richards, find a way to help him. If I can't, I will retreat back to my hiding place. And that is my. This needs to be completely truthful, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
that is
completely truthful.
When you mentioned about retreating to your hiding hole, the radio just looked at you and goes, "No, you're gonna stay there, and whatever the fuck comes at you, you're gonna deal with."
I go, I move, I leave.
And the door shut behind you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
And then the door
Okay,
opens,
so-
and the door opens slightly again and go, "By the way, there's a fuckload of infected in that place. Don't go in the station. Don't go there unless you want
Definitely
to
go
die."
there.
Yeah, there would be some sarcastic remark about you going there, but I do inform you that the station is full of infected.
I would like
And-
to do a
and should-
person
and-
here. I think it's okay. at this point because I think he's going
Can
to
you
be,
do as you're walking away? Can you tell?
like
or-
I look
You need
behind
to
him.
look at. Okay.
2d6 sharp. What's my sharp? My
+1,
sharp
0.
is 0. Okay, do I get to ask one?
Ooh. Yes.
One question you get to ask.
Okay. What are the questions I get again?
Is your character telling the truth? What's your character really feeling? What does your character intend to do? What does your character wish that you would do? And how can I get a character to ...
I
Okay,
think you're looking at is the character telling the truth.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
He's telling the truth, I believe.
To the best of the
he's telling the truth.
to the best of the radio's knowledge, the last thing he saw on that station was a fuckload of infected chasing him as he got out of it, and I slammed the shutter down.
Yep.
So it's well and truly truthful. Unless you want to go and find out, of course, which the radio doesn't object to in the slightest.
Okay, go back.
Yeah. Okay, so you start walking down the tunnel backwards. So you just headed.
Yeah, I want to
towards
ask you. I want to
Richard's
ask you
place?
something before. So you just go to the others until I give you something.
Okay.
Does my grenade go through doors?
Okay, so the rest of you, what do you do?
I kind of just approach everyone and just like, this is fucked beyond belief. These raiders could have been fucking helpful. Jesus Christ. Is everyone else alright?
We're all a bit hurt, but overall
Fine.
we can fight.
Are the other two doors open and closable?
Which ones?
The top two, the top and the right one.
Okay, yeah. This is not a door.
No,
That's
or
just a hallway.
it was a door at least.
No, it wasn't a door. That's just a corridor. That there is a
Door.
door there. You have not tried it yet. And there is a door here that is open.
I just if there's any more raiders, we need to find them, and we need to maybe.
You actually notice you hear a sound, like coming from the corridor from down on this door. You hear a sound.
If
Where?
It seems down through this door.
Okay.
I just usher everyone into cover, and
Usher.
upon hearing it, I just go, I don't know who the fuck's there. I don't care if you're Roman, if you're fucking a raider, if you was whoever the fuck you are. This whole situation's fucked up. Just be nice, please. I'm not here to hurt people. Apart from to hide.
Nice. What?
Okay, so sorry. What do you do? Sorry.
I just usher everyone into cover and shout down the corridor that whoever they are, I don't care if they're Roman, if they're Raider, or whoever they are. The whole situation down here is fucked up, and we're not here to do anyone any harm.
I go by the wall next to the door.
As everyone quiets down, you hear it. It's kind of quiet. It sounds a little bit like music.
What kind of music?
If you really listen to it, it's as I said, it's very quiet, but you can hear kind of like a little bit of guitar. It's not really you can't really make out the song at this point.
It's Johnny Cash. I don't know.
And twice his brother Quad comes out and goes, "I'm a bard. How are you doing?"
Yeah. If we hear no response at all other than just music.
That's all you hear.
Yeah, and down that
And it's
corridor.
not getting louder.
Down that corridor that you've drawn, is that the end of it there, or is that just where you drew to?
The corridor goes on, but it's got 1 second. God damn these.
It is not important.
There we
But
go.
no, I just want to know if we can see the end of that corridor, if it's a one-stop shop, or does it
It
carry on?
ends. There's another door there.
Yeah.
Should we take a break, by the way?
We've been going for 1 hour. If you guys want to do 3 hours, we could just go 1 hour and a half and 1 hour and a half. Or if you want to take a break here,
I
we
think
can
we
take a
should do
break
that.
here.
Unless, Simon, do you want to take a break?
No, it's fine. Just wondering.
I have relentless. I'm fine.
Okay,
Yeah, go on.
So,
I just shout down again. If anyone's there, just say we're not here to hurt anyone. I shout that.
no response.
I just look twice and
You
Kind
look
of
twice. It's not-
no, I look at twice. Not look at someone twice. I look at twice and just say
How many times did you get twice?
just the once. And then for the second time, as I say, I will tell twice to keep an eye down there and look at the quarantine and go
Don't never
Open
tell
that-
us twice, man.
and nod at the other
Did it first
door
time.
and nod at the other door and go, have you opened that one yet?
We have not.
And I go, best have a look before we go anywhere.
I know it and I go there and listen to the
And
door.
I offer to open it if he wants to peek.
No, I can open it.
No,
So
no,
you're
no.
talking
I insist. I offer to
Talking
open it
just
if
yeah.
you want to peek. Yeah.
My imaginary fedora tips and I go, "Milady." No. but-
We're going swap style here, man. Right? I've got the door. You're ready to on the
Okay,
corner.
cool. I got my gun pointed at the door.
And I just
Okay.
kind of said, no gun, just eyes.
I lower my gun, but I'm still holding it.
And I slowly open the door and see what happens.
And to be clear, you are talking about this door.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you peek down and the tunnel continues for a bit and then it opens up and you can only see black down there.
It's nothing. Just darkness.
Darkness.
I just be like, darkness is usually bad, and shut the door again.
The giant robot alien spider crawls back into the hole.
Aragog.
And then I just want to go and look at the Roman dude. Is he well and truly gone?
Oh yeah.
He's had his jugular sliced surgically by a scalpel. He bled out in a few seconds.
I just put my hand on his shoulder and just go, even though you're Roman, I bet you were a fan. And then I suppose if we hear nothing, we kind of... Are we going to go look down this corridor, guys?
Let's investigate the guitar.
Oh no, it's disappeared!
You will not look down the
DM hacks caught
You
on
activate my
camera.
trap card.
You're trapped now. I can change the map.
You have activated my trap card.
You have activated my trap card.
All the Yu-Gi-Oh references. Love it.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So, are
It's
we
on
going
the
down
hard
this corridor
thing.
one by one?
I'm going first. I guess twice behind me, or I don't know.
I can go behind
Yeah.
twice.
Oh yeah. No, actually,
Twice
I
goes
want,
behind you.
I want
Okay.
twice to go last, just because she can cover our backs really well, and
Okay.
the two of you can.
So Twice is coming up the rear, you say?
She's coming up
Okay.
the area.
It's usually quarantine that does that.
Yeah, they're doing anal now, right? Bet they are.
So you go up this corridor, and I assume you get to the door and like peek around the corner.
Yep.
The music becomes louder as you go down the corridor. As you peek into the room, you notice it's a small room. about that big. It's got a door
It's so big.
here. It's got a door there. It's got a whole bunch of like blankets and sleeping bags and things like that on the ground. You notice a very tiny radio on the ground, which is the thing that's playing the music. Obviously, they've been listening to it before.
As I noticed
whole
that, I
thing.
was like, told you he was fun.
Can we tell the tune that's playing? Can I tell?
It's well. Actually,
In that-
can you just give me a 2d6 roll?
Excuse me, Raz, I'm the radio host here.
I know, but
I know what the fucking song
I'm
is.
asking a personal
I
roll.
survived the apocalypse, think you know fucking everything
Yes,
about music.
Perfectly average.
Should I
yeah,
give him a hand, Jack? Should I give him a hand and see if I can help him?
You can give him a help. Give me a 2d6 plus your history with Raz. Sorry, the quarantine.
There you go, Raz. Told you the radio knows best.
You mark XP. Gary,
Why do I mark XP?
because you rolled like Ajax, and my ability says whenever you roll Ajax with me, you get XP.
Do I?
Yeah. Inspiring on my character sheet.
Then I want to help him too.
Well,
The high comes after the shadow. I want to help you 2 times.
I never knew that.
I don't know if
Oh.
No,
is it plus
I
what?
actually didn't know that either.
Plus what?
Oh,
You
you
get
just
plus
hinted
your
him, you
history.
haven't helped him.
I have plus two.
Plus my history.
Plus my,
Then
yeah.
plus
him.
3.
Oh wow.
So 9.
That's a
9.
9.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
it's-
Mark
it's,
XP.
Together after
Yeah.
discussing for 5 minutes what the fuck the song is.
So it could be that, but it sounds more like Queen. I don't know.
Definitely
Yeah.
Madonna.
what song is it? Quarantine.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, what song is it?
Fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Dun, 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 in the background.
Actually,
actually,
I have
okay.
Ozzy Osbourne. It's too perfect. It's clearly War Pigs.
Pigs.
Yo, yeah, that can fit. I was gonna say Paradise City, but
Oh, Paradise City.
That's a tough choice. It's the end of War Pigs and the beginning of Paradise City. It's shit.
Done deal.
It's a remix.
I started like humming along to it, or you know. But yeah, when
So
you
while you're discussing for about 20 minutes on what song it is, Dahai sneaks up behind you and just, kills everyone. No.
Perfect to a
and
situation.
he took this time to actually use
phone
his
feels us.
scalpels to dig a hole under the door and like start
He's like machine gun scalpels.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Remember
style.
the ninja scalpels? I mean,
Yeah.
please.
Shame for the spray. Alright.
Shame for display.
I saved your fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Shame for despair.
Yeah. So do we see anything of note in here then or not?
It just looks like they've been sleeping in there. It's like a little tiny fire with like a it's like a fire with kind of like a metal rod over the top of it and like a tin can dangling over it. But nothing really.
I just nod the quarantine and just like next door.
I walk along the corridor slowly, and
I meant the door that was in this room.
sure. Yeah, I move forward. Why not?
And
Okay.
we do the next door slowly but surely then.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have your gun up this time, I do not object.
It's like this. It's not pointed upwards.
Okay.
I don't want to misfire.
So you do you open the door slightly? Yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's a long cross corridor. And it is not that wide, but goddamn, this Roll20 drawing system is annoying. You see a long cross corridor that obviously links the two the two sides together, and you see one kind of continuation there, and you see a door here.
More doors ahead. A couple more. The corridor turns around to the other room.
Where the
Really cool.
darkness was.
Darkness.
I nod.
And the radio is just like, darkness is bad. What's the chances of there being darkness behind the third door, Jack? Let's go and find out in this corridor.
Behind this door, number 3, we have you
No.
in a
If, you,
car. with
if you're wondering the logic behind this, the radio is actually just met infected for the first time and is aware of what they are in the darkness, and he really doesn't want to actually meet them again, so he actually doesn't want to go towards the darkness unless absolutely necessary. And he's also trying to find more raiders.
So then we close the door.
Okay.
The spider goes, and we just move on.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Goddamn.
Such trolls.
I would have
So-
made it if it wasn't for you, bunch of misfits.
And just continues
Okay,
eating
so-
Frodo.
So you go to this door, did you say?
Yes, it's got the end of
Okay.
that corridor there. Yeah.
As you approach it, you hear a shuffling from inside, and then something starts banging on the door and screaming like ferally.
Is it
It's the wild kid.
do we hear like is it a human speech or just a yell?
Does sound like it's
It's like,
like
"Ah!"
Yeah. We're
Cool.
backing away, guys.
what type of door is it?
What?
What type of
What
door?
type of door is it?
The same as the other ones, metal paneled.
Very sturdy door.
I think we all just looked at each other in agreement and we know which door we're going to next.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one.
Let's find what's behind door number 2.
All right. Yeah. I kind of sigh and turn around, but yeah.
The radio just kind of goes.
Playing
I
it
hope
super safe.
I just kind of go. I just go.
Safe.
I hope the hide didn't bump into those before they got to the door. And he's kind of got this little grin on his face as he says. it.
I don't comment on that, but yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
So
let's just go already and like kick open
this,
the door.
this door next one.
Okay. So you
And
open that door,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Do we win?
as you
found
open
the
the
exit to
Open
Rome.
Simulator 2014.
You just see
As
some
you open the
flashing
door,
arches
it's-
being formed.
you're in the
Sorry.
Colosseum. There's a lion there.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, Gary. 2 minotaurs come out to you. Could kick your ass.
Oh, he means the friggin' the gambling thing.
The King of Rome is up there, and Gary does a Spartacus blow in the sand jump off the tiger and just stabs him in the face.
Like,
Yeah.
ah, ah.
and he rolls a 6 and fails miserably.
We help him though. I give him a boost, so.
Give
and
him a boost.
I act as a plus as a 10 plus.
And then the radio levels up in midair and just suddenly gets some OP shit and fucks people up.
The truck
He's
falls on the
about-
road. Okay, just bam.
He's about to make it, and then he starts to drop, but Bone feels above himself and lands on the guy. So
Yeah. Or he levels up and
Yes,
suddenly
oh my lord.
takes the glove off, and in midair everyone's just staring at him as I fall spectacularly. Because he's doing the Palbay move.
I just imagine you turning into Kim Jong Un as you fucking levitate. But yeah, okay.
Anyway, the door.
Yes, we open the door.
Behind the door. Okay, so you see like everyone's kind of really looking at the door. Slowly opens and you peek out just as the break screen pops up on the show.
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
Okay,
Alright,
and we're now at our first break, so we're gonna take about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna put some music for you guys at the screen, and then we'll be going right back with the second and seemingly final part of today's session.
Spider cackles.